Makes the noises. Clap, clap. No, alright. The clap on didn't actually work. It came on in between me clapping. But yeah, more Talos Principle. Because that's what we do now. Talos is life. Talos is life. Life is Talos. We are 58% of the way through the game now. And we've just arrived in the Verdant Canyon. Which to me looks very much like Black Mesa.
In this area, we have an especially weird problem.
Oh, thanks, Mobile.
Something in one of the labs is going completely bananas, and I can't shut it down because I'm not, well, you. Come find me when you're ready. What is it with the language libraries and bananas?
Bananas! Bananas. Kateriel is here as well. Hoovian is here. TC is here. How are you all? Welcome, welcome to the Verdant Canyon that is the Talos Principle II. Lovely view. Oh, there's some... Oh, wow, there is a lot to take in up here. This area is wider and larger than I thought. Tea is just about ready. Good. I'm pretty good. I've had a haircut. I'm quite happy with it. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy. Let us head on down. Down the stairs. They're actually stairs this time. DC is nursing a headache. I imagine I will be nursing a headache by the end of the stream. Because puzzles. Let's see what new mechanic you've given me today. Mountaineer. Ah, you've brought in the anti-gravity. And also oh no, why though? Oh, my brain's gone already. Grav shifter. What? Oh. Dog has appeared and he says, "Oof." Oof. He says woof. But in French he would say wah wah in a cartoon, not woof woof. Just so you know. Was it just me, or when I'm carrying this, does he look like he's carrying it with a limp? Okay. Oh. They appear to have absorbed the connector. Somehow. I don't even know what's going on here. Can I put this up here? That's insane. What? I have no idea what I just did.
If the language of creation is a kind of melody, maybe that's why we respond to music the way we do. Because we recognize something that can't be expressed in any other way. And when we play music, we participate in something ancient, in an act of creation.
Whatever you say, Yakut, I have no idea what the hell I've just done. This is a face, but not a face. It looks like the weird potato thing from the Starlight video by Superman Lovers. Which I'm not going to sing, but if you know it, you know it, you know. Connected the thing to make the thing open, so you put your hand on the thing, that's what. Ah. All makes sense now. So these add gravity wells. That's what I've established. Oh, it totally helped. Absolutely huge. It was the most helpful thing anybody's ever said to me. So if I do that, can I now jump on this and get pulled in by the beam? And now I'm on here, and now I'm upside down. There's gonna be a lot of jumping off things. Just generally. How do I get that up there? Oh, do I connect that to that, and then leave it here? And now, if I take this off here, I can make the connector go in the... Okay, I think that actually made more sense than the first puzzle. I would have switched those two around. I would have made number 2 number 1. But you have explained to me that I can suspend a connector in this one. I mean, it wasn't explained to me in the first puzzle. It just kind of happened. This technology can do, yeah. We've seen multiple cases of anti-gravity on the island. The potential industrial applications of this technology is staggering. So many of the challenges we face when trying to build involve gravity, moving things, lifting things, keeping things steady. One could say that a significant part of human history has just been a long struggle with gravity. Anti-gravity, all of these processes would become simpler and safer. A victory for humankind, as Byron would undoubtedly say. Nothing on the social media for this, though. There's a, hello. My dude.
Come on, out with it. What's the problem?
I know you're very busy, but you need to pay more attention to what's happening. Everything's slowing down. People are losing track of the bigger picture.
They're still traumatized by New Alexandria.
It's more than that. When I organized the last expedition, I had real trouble finding volunteers. There's no enthusiasm for the outside world anymore. They want to look away from history, pretend there's no past and no future. I'm really worried, Athena.
Okay. I promise I'll look into it as soon as I'm done with this.
There's a beam to be had. So I'm just seeing where that's going, and then I should come back to there. Let me go plug that in. No, he was on the recording. It was like an old recording. He'd been chatting to Athena. Question now is, where is it? It's there. Can I hit that from in here? Oh, what's even weirder is that the connector remains attached. Can I not disconnect it? Am I stuck here now? Whoa. There we go. Like, I was rotating my view and it did not go where I thought it would. That has connected to that. Right. We're just going to leave that there for a bit until we get back around there. Let's go to number 3. Should be anyway, I mentioned the real Byron. The first thing I thought of was the road version. Not what an Indian scratch do. It did point out earlier on he wasn't named after Lord Byron. He was named after, I think they said Robert Byron, the travel writer. And I'm not 100% sure they were being facetious. That's what it said. Right, well this is obviously going to connect to that. And it's going to go from there somehow. Let's go have a look. Oh, you can't hit that from there, okay. Can you hit that from there? No, but you can connect to each other. How do I get it down again? Do I just have to... me out? Oh, I figured as much that he won't be able to hit that. Let's get this down again. Right, so. I need to figure out how to get the beam from A to B. Huh. I presume I wouldn't be able to hit that from anywhere over there. Is there anything else in here? No, it's 2 connectors and a gravity generator. Ah, there's this as well. Didn't see that one. So, okay, let's... that there. Ui. And then we Where's the other connector gone? I've lost my other connector. It was right behind me the whole time. Oh, we need to connect it to that and also this. And then send it up. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I might actually love this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm so easily amused.
Neatly done, 1K.
Thanks, Al. Appreciate it. Now I understand how it works. I quite like it. New content available. Now we have social media for battery issues. Sorry to be a grump, but what's going on with our battery tech? I had my battery replaced just a couple of years ago. It's already constantly in need of recharging. I can't spend half my life in sleep mode. Is that what we're really coming to? This is exactly what we're coming to. Battery ingredients are rare. We can't scavenge further without building outposts. Herman shut down the mine project. What did everyone expect? You should learn to live with less. Sleep mode is a great time to meditate and think about our place in the universe. You really need to be active all the time. I feel called out somewhat here. Let's not start a panic about a minor technical issue. Mistakes happen, Stolo. Please talk to Pellegrino or Neath about getting a replacement, which I'm sure will work a lot better. My battery is dying. Right, so the next bit is taking me away from what's going on over here. So I'm gonna go for the wander down here. See if I can figure it out. There's a series of fans here. Am I going mountaineering? Oh, I'm going mountaineering. I have found an RGB connector. And it's outside of any of the puzzles. Where's your connector? Oh, that's interesting. Like normally, you connect it to that, but it doesn't have a thing on it. Is it in here? No, this is just a puzzle. Question block. Mine now, thank you. did it? I couldn't get on it at the same time. Oh, can I do this from here? I mean, kind of. Anything else over here? I can create the gravity beam, or I can put the thing on the button. I can't do both. Oh. Oh, you want me to... Ah! Of course, that's why it's got a question block. I just went... Ding! I guess now I have to go over there. How do I get it down again? Oh, there's a thing there. Oh, that's very Portal. Portal 2, specifically. Nice. Accidentally did a puzzle in the middle.
I've known Byron since day one. I was the first to be born with upgrades from the original Soma design, and he was the first to volunteer to upgrade his existing body.
Yeah, he was a big supporter of upgrades. Deliberate evolution, he called it.
Athena and Cornelius were very kind to me. And so was Byron, but he also made fun of me. And oddly enough, that made me feel more like an equal than anything the others said.
I don't know where I'm taking this, but I'm taking it with me. Music's gone very Jean-Michel Jarre again. Huh. Laser arcs. Am I going up here? I think we're going up here, you guys. I'm upside down now. Huh. Still not where tower it's getting plugged into. Maybe I should do the rest of the puzzles first. Do some reading. South. From Miranda to Athenia and Cornelius. Larger organisms from the northwestern plains are already moving into the rivers. I've seen frogs and dragonflies. Last generation of plants has really taken root, no pun intended, and is slowly transforming the desert. And yesterday a bunch of seagulls showed up. The bastards! It doesn't actually say the bastards, I'm just adding that for effect. With some more work we could apply this anywhere, including Mars or Mercury or somewhere much further away. We could transform a lifeless rock into a place teeming with life. We could make millions of dead worlds come alive. Miranda. From Enlightenment on the Precipice by V.A. Malik. Human beings are deeply and inherently irrational, the claim goes, and on some level it's hard to disagree. The most human behaviours are irrational in a sense and necessary. As animals, we don't need to write poetry, pray, or observe the stars, but to view human history as largely irrational is to get it backwards. Okay. Problem with human history, pragmatic everyday realities of mere survival to the cold logic of global realpolitik, is that it is in fact ruthlessly rational, far too little space for irrational things like kindness or inspiration. There's bits missing in this, and it annoys me when it's in the middle. Those who imagine that the return to a more rural, traditional form of living would be a romantic turning away from the tyranny of reason forget that there is no one more brutally rational than the farmer. It is the city that allows us to romance of the countryside. It is technology that allows us to appreciate nature. The purpose of reason ultimately is to build frameworks within which we can be irrational. Hit me with it, Trevor.
After we talked about science fiction, Alex gave me a book. Her favorite book, a novel called Athena. It's not exactly what I'm used to reading, but it's pretty good. And it really made me wonder how we're going to be perceived if this project works out. Are we going to be mythologized? Is Alexandra going to be this distant mythical figure instead of the real, funny, human person that she is? It's hard to imagine that we'll all have been dead for hundreds of years.
Stuck on a tree.
I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't want to die.
There is a magnetic foothold up there. How do I disengage? Well, it's still turned on. Oh, something like that. An inverter. It's on that side, that's why I couldn't see it. I did it! I did the big puzzle before the little ones. And that's why I couldn't see it, because it was on the side. Amazing.
The honest philosopher is rewarded with poison.
Oh shit.
The hypocrite is rewarded with power.
Yep. Amazing. New dimensions in Talos. Indeed. I'm gonna lie, quite proud of myself for having done that already. Considering I've only done, I think, up to 4 at this point. I've not even done 4. I've done 4 puzzles, and I've already done the big one. Let's go. Maybe my brain is just like full on Talos now. Can't wait for it to prove me wrong, like it did last stream and the stream before that. Or anything but Talos. Maybe. Oh, fuck. Fuck. This, oddly, reminds me of Super Mario Galaxy as a reference point. Can I hit that from here? No. Is there anything else in here? Can I just jump on this wall? Off we go then. Oh, that's genius, because it's just like, yeah, you can't go out that way. Want a bet? I only have one connector though. Where can I see this from? That doesn't involve being in the door. I mean, I can hit that. Oh. Accidentally connected it to the other thing. I think I kept the original connections by mistake. Nice. This is going fucking swimmingly, not gonna lie. Alright. Oh. Oh, Fox. What do you say? Something came up on the research. Field note on the local biosphere. This environment has been modified to allow life to spread. Most of the life forms can be found in other parts of the island as well, but some appear to be endemic to this region. It's possible they were genetically modified to be better able to survive here. There are some particularly gorgeous dragonflies that cannot help but think were deliberately designed to be beautiful. Maybe I'm making the same mistake our ancestors made, seeing intent where there is none. Maybe you are. Puzzle 5, please. Hello.
Today, for the first time, I synthesized life. It was just a unicellular cyanobacterium, but the sheer complexity of even such a simple organism is breathtaking. Creating it from pure energy, I was filled with a sense of awe and majesty. a sense that what I was doing was sacred. It made me think about the enormous power of life. 2.5 billion years ago, these simple beings terraformed the entire planet, creating the oxygen that underlies the Earth's incredible biodiversity, wiping out thousands of other species, but making the future possible.
Congratulations, you managed unicellular cyanobacterium, which has more syllables than the bacteria has cells. Subtler Thrasser.
On my last return to New Jerusalem, I perused the latest artistic offerings and found myself deeply disappointed. There is nothing more despicable to me than an artist who pursues the appearance of morality. Moral art is trash, garbage, not even good enough to be used as wallpaper.
Garbage.
If art is a religion, then morality is for those who want to be seen in church. True art is for those who believe. Art must be ecstatic, a work of revelation, created in pursuit of the truth, no matter where it leads. An artist must be an agent of chaos in times of order, and an agent of order in times of chaos.
Seeing if I can get to the tunnel, but I cannot. But also I was looking for the extra puzzle, and I found an audio log instead. And because there's no deep water here, I can just run around everywhere. I mean, I'm sure there will be deep water now. I've pointed it out that there isn't any. But, you know. Box 5. Do number 5. Recycling. My box now. Anything else to put this on at the moment? No, just Halfling! I am flung. I'd be very surprised if I can actually hit this through this window from here. I can. Whether I'm meant to is another matter. Where's my surprise? Surprise! Fling. I don't think that shot is meant to be on. I think that's a design fault. But I don't think I can solve the puzzle this way anyway. It's kind of redundant. But I can't progress from here anyway. Not a feature, it's a bug. It's not a bug, it's a feature. So what is the purpose of me doing that? if I send the box over there, I can't get the box back, can I? Maybe I should send this over there instead. Oh, which I can't do. Right, okay. I can use this to hold this button down. I don't feel like that necessarily resolves anything. Because I still gotta get through here. That's clearly where I'm supposed to put the connector. Or am I now trapped? I think it might be. I think that might trap me. That's fine, we'll just reset the puzzle. It had to happen. I got too cocky and confident. I mean, alright, me? Excuse me? I've accidentally disconnected this. I love how it flips upside down. Yeet. The question now is how to... Feels like there should be an extra item. Because I need to get the... Right, got it. I see. And now I have both the gravity and the box on this side. I just missed a step in the middle. Now what's on the interface? What you got for me now? Social media. The Talos Principle, 1961. Digging through the archive, I was surprised to discover that there was a movie based on the Talos Principle. An international co-production written by Robert Harrison Blake, a pseudonym for an unknown screenwriter, directed by a young Sergio Leone. It stars Peter Ustinov as Straton of Sigeria, Zero Mostel as comedic sidekick Nicomachus, and Angel Aranda as the Ernest Amintas. I need this film in my life. It's not a realistic biography of Straton, but a kind of sword and sandal fantasy epic that culminates in Straton building a replica of the mythological robot Talos to defeat the war-crazed Spartans. That part is fun and surprisingly well done for its tiny budget, but the movie also contains a number of fascinating dialogue scenes inspired by Straton's work. And CS is here. How are you doing, CS? Welcome in. This game is incredible. I love it. Absolutely love it. I would go so far as to say, despite... Actually, no, well, I was going to say we're only in March 2024, but this came out last year. I would say this is Game of the Year 2023. Yeah, I said it. There you go. I've not even finished it yet. Plus enough, Straton has a line I really liked. There are always hard times in human history, Amintus. Do you think that we are the first to be besieged by enemies or to doubt the wisdom of our allies? But while yesterday is set in stone, a better tomorrow is always within our grasp. That's fascinating. Thank you for sharing. How weird that this film is not better known. It's what Trevor said in that audio file 1K found. Great art isn't always appreciated in its own time. Not like people particularly love Straton himself, but we can appreciate it now. So is this an actual real thing? This is a genuine film? I need to watch this film. Even though it'll have nothing to do with the game, but it does have everything to do with Straton and Sigeria. I would like to watch it. Checking as we speak. Amazing. Thanks, Hoove. Appreciate that. We could have a watch party. Another palm reader. How it was before. From JJ Nakalembe Akbars. Apologies, I've probably butchered that. To Antarctica. Akbar to Antarctica. Moments of transition and revelation. I misread that. I was thinking it was all one great big name. My great-grandmother lived to be 108 years old, retaining her sharpness of mind to her last day. A couple of months before she died, I interviewed her for my podcast. She's 108 and you interviewed her for a podcast. That's amazing. At the end, I asked her the same question I asked every guest. What is something you wish everyone understood? She thought about it for a while, then she said, how it was before. She tried to explain how much time she spent every single day on utterly mind-numbing activities like hauling water from the well. How radically everything changed when their area was finally connected to the electrical grid. Before, there was no time to live, she said. No time to be free. Only work, work, work. I countered by saying that there didn't seem to be much time to live now, but she laughed derisively. I have no idea what it really meant, she said. Young people were weak and feckless, and that's why we let corporations exploit us. Slightly unnerved by our harshness, I asked if she missed anything about that time. On photos, our village seemed idyllic to me, but my grandmother quashed any romantic notions I might have had. The past is bad, she said with some finality. Let it be. Only 1961 film that Ustinov was in was Romanov and Juliet, not Romeo and Juliet? Romanov and Juliet. So many thousands of generations of suffering. Even a single life full of tragedy seems outrageous and unacceptable to me. That's why we have to make it have meaning. So does this mean the Talos Principle as a film doesn't actually exist? That's kind of sad. Return to Monkey. Return to Monk, presumably. The book of annotated internet comments by Eustathius. Oh good, let's go. I think people are dumb, like relentlessly fucking stupid, absolute fucking morons. Human history is a fucking clown show from beginning to end. The average person, just a slobbering buffoon, bumbling through life like a drunk gorilla in a fucking china shop, breaking stuff left and right, throwing shit at the walls and never understand a single fucking thing that happens. So it is monkey. I mean, just look at this fucking software, putting asterisks where swear words would be. People are afraid of fucking words like they have magic powers. But the real world shit that is fucking ruining their lives, that's fine. Because they're too fucking dumb to do something about it. Return to monkey. Brother, we never fucking left. Curious inversion. Return to the mythical state of monkey is usually portrayed as a material return to early stages of development. Here, the author instead portrays it as a mental state that's never been surmounted. I would like to meet Uncle Eustathius one day. He sounds like someone who is always curious about everything. Failed to load. I hope you all appreciate me putting all the swear words back in. Day 421. The first new human arrived today. Calls himself Arcade after Chernisevsky. Spirits are still dampened by the loss of Yemo, but everyone is making an effort. I feel sorry for him. He's still so curious, jumping at shadows and staring up at the sky at night, just like I used to. And here we are, a bunch of grouchy old humans who've seen it all, and we are weary and tired and sad. I wonder what he makes of it all. But being that as it may, we're making good progress on the new living area, although Arcady will have to use Yemo's old quarters for the next few weeks. It looks like it's been made up for the game. Oh, that's disappointing, because I feel that would work, especially Peter Ustinov. He would just fit that role. It would just work. That fox got stuck. 6 is this way. Ah, here's 6. Funnily enough, it's right in front of me. Oh. We have a quantum tunneler as well. Great news. Let us see what is this way first. Oh, okay. Looks like we're going that way then. In you go. The other side. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna pull the thing through its own hole. Can we do that? Ah! That's me. How would we pull it through its own hole if it needs to be sat on the button? Because I cannot be pulled through the hole, I presume. Maybe I can. I can be pulled through the hole. But now I am stuck. This is where I live now. But I can't go through the hole normally. I might have to reset this one as well. They've made this, unfortunately, not entirely foolproof. Romanov and Juliet play by Peter Ustinov, comic spoof of the Cold War set in small mythical mid-European country of Concordia, not Cordovia. Sadly. Ah! Everything went through the hole, it would seem. Was that it? That was it. If that's 7 and 8 is that way, that must mean that Froggies. You win a Pink Floyd. It's very Pink Floyd, isn't it? Sorry, shine on you crazy diamond. We should do the puzzle, then collect that on the way out. What's this? Cats. I found some cats. It does have a really good soundtrack, absolutely. I don't know what I ran into there. I ran into a frog. My bad. Stowaway. Right, where is... the button with the beam in it? Oh, interesting. It's gone sideways. Can I... Okay. And then up here. And then over here. And then up here again. And over here again. Oh man, I thought that was going to work. Oh, that's interesting. The box is obviously too big to do that. My god, is it actually not that easy? That's disappointing. I thought I'd nailed that like first go. I'm guessing that has to be in exactly a straight line. Nope.
Tasty, tasty.
Holy shit! AKA Peanut has just arrived. And she had 500 bits. Thank you very much. How you doing? Appreciate that. I don't know what else to say to that, because you've just appeared in 500 bits. But thank you. How do I... Because the box is obviously in the way. How do I? Right, I have an idea, but I have no idea if it's going to work as a concept. I wonder whether the gravity beam would come with me, like the thing that carries it. This is a very clever design. I like this. They've boxed it off. I don't like it for the purpose of solving the puzzle, but I like it. Been watching for some time. Time difference gets me god bless. Nice. What is the time difference between us at the minute? Oh, I need the box. I need the box. Otherwise I can't get back. I need the box first. I can bring the fan. I can bring the fan is the option. Now, how do I get the fan? In Germany, so it's 20 to 10, but I am indeed English. I am English. Can I... This box here, can I get up here? Can't. Ah. That's only an hour. That's quite comfy. But yes, welcome. Welcome in. I mean, you've been before. We have met. We have met before. I say, are you also in Bommel's stream on occasion? No, I want to put the connector on the box. Put the box on there, put the connector on there, fan on here. How do I... Oh, I wonder if... Hang on. Instead of doing that, can I... First of all, it's... No, not me. I want to take the connector over. No, stop that! Fine, I'll take the ladder. View over there. Stopping by more often. Absolutely. You're quite welcome to visit. Enjoy your sleep, I guess. See you soon. That's how we get that across there. Then we take the connector, and now I should be able to position this. The box was a double bluff, but I needed it to get the fan across. Yeah, cheers. Right, let's go get this thing. We're gonna chase this back to the statue. I don't know where the statue is. Found this before I found the statue. Let's go, John Major Jar. Oh, you fucker. Got him there. Excuse me? Let's go. Why have you put yourself in a position I can't jump to? There we go. Anything. This music's so good. I thought it's leading me on a proper wild goose chase. Oh, there's the statue. Excuse me, where did you go? Where did it go? Go back to the station. I think it's where the station is. Soundtrack is on Spotify. The soundtrack is on my hard drive. I have it already. Because of course I do. Where are you going? Oh, now you're going to the statue. Fair enough. I hope you're going to the statue. Huzzah! Give me my shiny thing. Awesome.
You must yearn for a better world. Yearn for it with such intensity that your heart suffers. Keep your eyes on that distant vision even when you know that you may never reach it.
Bit sinister, mate. Number 5. Did I not do number 7? Did I do a bonus one and I thought it was number 7? Yeah, because it's still lit. Bam. Yeah, this is number 7. I thought the one I just went to do was number 7. But no, it's here. Delivery! What? That was terrifying. I just jumped from a box to the underside of another box that was... I didn't like that. That was uncomfortable. Oh, okay. Oh. That is not what I meant to do. Oh no, it is. It is what I'm meant to do. Oi. Kind of. Still need to get it into here though. I don't know. Can I not fire through here? No. I can fire through this one, but not the other one. Special delivery! I'm really proud of myself for how quick I worked that out. Really proud of myself for that one. Here is puzzle 8. Depth and release. Oh, okay, so let's take the fan up here. Thanks. In the middle. Does that not open the next bit? Apparently not. Is that only... Doesn't open this part? Okay. Then what does? Oh, hello. There's another one. It would have helped if I brought something with me, wouldn't it? I can stay there. Oh, I can't stay there. Oh, okay. So I need to... Do I need to bring you with me? Yes, I do. Right, okay. So I need to switch that with that. Switch that with that. And then switch this. This. You're jamming the wrong one. You're jamming the wrong one. Nice. Just the switching around had to be done in a certain order in order to get the gravity thing out of the loop. That's it. That's all of them. Gotta go find the lab. Need to find the lab now. Hello, Claire. How was your nap? Welcome back. You've missed all the fun. Just have to find the lab. Can't cross the bridge until I find Melville at the lab. The lab is this way. Nap good, you not so good. Fair enough. This does mean this might be a slightly shorter section of the stream, you know. Hello.
There you are. Good.
What's happening?
Inside this lab, there's a machine. As usual, I have no idea what it is. Some sort of generator, if I had to guess. When Byron got stuck in the system, it went haywire. It's currently outputting enough energy to power all of New Jerusalem twice. As you can imagine, that's causing quite a bit of interference.
Indeed. Am I connected to another data stream? You're going to eat my twirl. Should point out my twirl is the chocolate bar, the twirl. Otherwise, that reads a bit funny.
I hope not. I think you should just be able to switch it off.
Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look for Melville, shall we? Yeah, what gubbins is in here? Whoa! I mean... holy shit. You get the feeling this is not going to end well. This looks very safe. I can't wait to touch the button. Error 108, cannot access energy flow manager. Error 42, cannot load profile settings. Error 23, it's the numbers. It's the numbers from Lost. I said this before when I mentioned error 108. Error 23, cannot initiate automatic shutdown. Steam connection lost. Is that just a pun? Load 4. Load 8. Load. Oh, fuck off. It actually is the lost numbers. Oh. You bastards. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. 108. And I said at least 3 streams ago that 108 was the total of the numbers from Lost. Emergency shutdown. Warning, output max parameter exceeds safety protocol 2C settings. Cannot adjust output max to correct setting. Access denied. Automatic shutdown has been disabled by user 50414E444F5241. Identify user. Error, unknown user. Initiate emergency shutdown. Initiating emergency shutdown. Access denied. Unknown script. ATHN detected. Load. Try. Access denied. Gonna go around in a loop. ATHN. We don't know what it stands for, but we're loading it. Anthropogeny. A text adventure. Written, designed, and programmed by Alex16. Crow Team Game Jam 5th edition. Adapt or die. It's a text adventure. Play. You wake up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. You wake to find yourself in a dark room. Go back to sleep. You wish you could ignore the situation you're in, but reality has a troublesome habit of not going away. This ain't reality. Fuck you, game. Look around. You seem to be in a labyrinth of ancient crumbling walls. Beneath you is an altar of some kind, as if you were a sacrifice. The sky above you is a perfect cobalt blue, and you are startled by its beauty. Examine yourself. You find that though you are shaped like a human being and feel that your soul belongs to that storied people, you're made of bronze. You are a beautiful machine crafted with love and care and imbued with the power to choose. You even gain knowledge. The self. Cold wind blows through the ruins, and you know without knowing how that is the wind from the kingdom of Artemis. It's the wind that brings with it the whispers of mountains glimpsed across a stormy sea and deep forests wreathed in fog, and the long-forgotten cities of your ancestors. Is that... I've woken up on an altar, and I am shaped like a human being. Is that not the intro to the first game? Is that not where we are? Explore the labyrinth. Are we in the simulation? Okay. You set out into the ruins, apprehensive but curious. There is a strange kind of beauty here, the beauty of decay. You must be careful not to imbibe too much of it. Suddenly, an echoing voice speaks to you. Emergency shutdown settings, access denies, it interns. Error 1C155358. There's the rest of the error number. The sting of death is sin, or this corruptible must be put on incorruption. Let's do the first one. Towards them, leaving the lost children of Hephaestus behind you. Step out onto a vast plain under a setting sun. Night is falling now, and you can see the light of distant fires on the slopes of Olympus, but you are not ready to ascend. Only once you have found all 3 sigils will the path to the divine flame be open. A path leads to the south to the buried city. Another leads north to the garden of the Hesperides. You know how I said this chapter of the stream was going to be shorter than normal? Yeah. To the buried city. The buried city lies to the south. Once a place of great wisdom, philosophers of old strolled in its walkways, debating the nature of virtue and the soul. Now the sands of the desert have claimed its streets. Even its famed temple upon a hill is slowly eroding. Well, out to see if anyone is there. A copper fox comes scurrying from the ruins. Its eyes are rubies, and a flame seems to flicker deep within them. How may I help you? Says the fox. Voice ancient and well. Ask for a sigil. The fox smiles, its alabaster teeth sharp and gleaming. You are supposed to earn the sigils. Say that nothing is really earned or deserved. Knowledge of the world. You do not have this knowledge. Say that my quest matters. It does, the fox says, but only because you choose to believe so. There is great power in that belief. You have gained a sigil. To the garden! Your journey is interrupted by a frightful burnt figure standing alone in the sands of the desert. Access denied, it screams. Error, blah 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 blah. Let's just fight it. Warning, output max parameter exceeds safety protocol settings. Cannot adjust output correct setting. Access denied. I like how the shutdown is broken in the middle of this story. It's kind of entertaining. Meanwhile, all that's going on in the background is just like electric, absolute mentalness. The nymphs lead you to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seem to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grows a smaller tree made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grows a single golden apple. Ask the nymphs about the apple. This apple, they say in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes, and not a few villains, have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Beg them so they have the apple. Punch a nymph. 5358. I have knowledge of self, so I am strong enough to bear it. You want me to punch a nymph? I don't think that's going to go down too well. They won't put this in here, I was going to break the game. Punch the nymphs, okay. How dare you punch me, the nymph says in outrage. Alex didn't manage to implement a proper response before the jam ended, but there will be one in the final version. Never before in the history of the channel jdub.exe have I punched a nymph. And I am slightly disappointed to discover that there is no proper response when I punch the nymph. 5358. 5358. We are stuck in a loop. I am strong enough to bear it. Knowledge of self. I have that. You speak widely of yourself, and you are right, the nymphs say, but do not forget that you are human, and others must bear this burden with you. You have gained a sigil. Suddenly, the voice of the Sphinx. I golden wings. Choke myself by doing an impression of Charlie. The voice of the Sphinx says, her golden wings, her shadow cast. Initiate emergency shutdown. No, you must not do this, Pandora commands you. I have stopped you for a reason. If you complete your quest and ascend Olympus, everything will burn. Charlie says. Point out that Pandora is destabilizing the whole system. Pandora hesitates. Then she sighs. You speak the truth, creature of clay. Even I cannot use the flame wisely. Access granted. Terminating the script. So now I do... Have I shut it down?
The flame is not yours to wield, creature of clay. Touch it, and you will burn.
Hooray! Question mark?
I think I did what I was supposed to do. But... Oh. I did what I was meant to. These are interesting. Is this the next thing I get to do? You fire beams at these. That's intriguing. Turns out Pandora was just broken. You want to add Todd to yours as well? Oh no, I'm electrocuted. Let's put Todd on your streams. I would allow that. I still haven't worked out we're going to have the Bojack. Was the thing. From Thekla to Athena. Beloved founder, Mayor Herman has done much to bring your vision to life. We have almost reached the goal. Sadly, there are still those who refuse to believe. We want to spread their filth across the world, defile all that is beautiful and that we are meant to protect. Hope that when we fulfill the goal, you will return and change their hearts, or cast them out if there is no other way. Praise your name, Thekla. Trials, breakthrough, quadruple size of primary site device. Energy output exceeds expectations, contains singularity, must revise safety protocols, halting main device tests until... Suck a dick of dumb shits isn't his line. It's Sarah Lynn's line that he borrows. Lives of the First Companions by Randolph 777. Byron from the very beginning was most similar to Athena and Cornelius. His enthusiasm and wit did much to keep the people from losing hope during the challenging days when New Jerusalem was still young. When others saw failure and defeat, Byron saw obstacles that could always be overcome through intelligence and hard work. He fervently studied the teachings of the progenitor and often regaled his friends with fantastical stories of what the world could one day become. When the conflict between Arathis, 25, and Sanchuniathon, 26, turned violent, first such incident in the history of New Jerusalem, and still, at the time of writing one of the very few such cases, it was Byron who intervened, counselling restraint and forgiveness. He was unwilling to fully blame either side for what had happened, instead emphasising the extreme stress both parties had been under. Irrational behaviour is frequently the result of a perceived lack of viable options, he argued before the assembled citizens, while both Atrahasis, I can't pronounce these names, Atrahasis and Sanchuniathon clearly behaved incorrectly. The ultimate source of the problem is the situation we place them in, of having to do too much with too few resources. Big fucking mood. Doing too much with too little. The escalation of the conflict occurred because both were doing their best to achieve their goals. It's not terribly fair pitting them against each other like that, is it? That said, I do suggest we acknowledge that they are both hot-headed idiots and make them apologise. Yeah, said every employee, everywhere, ever, absolutely. Aftermath of the New Alexandria disaster, Byron argued unsuccessfully for the rebuilding of the colony. Byron matters so much to you, why didn't you tell him when you were going? I would love to have an older brother. Athena, failed to load comment. Was that one? That was that one. Turns out, I didn't need to actually come in here and read those, but they were there. Was there anything on the other side? I don't think there was there? No, there's no door on the other side. Well, whatever it is, you'll be pleased to know, Melville, that switched it off.
You know, dealing with this hyper-advanced technology is quite challenging enough without the place also being bloody haunted.
Did you figure out anything else about the generator?
When I said it was outputting enough energy for 2 New Jerusalems, I wasn't kidding. It really was. And no emissions of any kind. I'd have to run more tests, but it seems like a perfect power source.
The fox is just like, what's happening? But it was going, in your words, bananas. Yeah.
True, but that was user error.
There will always be user error.
I think I could idiot-proof this thing, but I do take your point. Pellegrino once almost killed himself with a bucket.
Killed himself with a bucket. Speaking of buckets, I Am 8-Bit have just announced they're releasing the soundtrack to Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe on vinyl, which is nice. Potentially. Classic Pellegrino. Oh, right, so the bridge is up there. So... how do I get up there? Gonna run around this entire mesa looking for a way up. Oh. Okay then, let's try the next bit. I'm stuck on a bloody log. Right, back upstairs. Here we are. Here we are. Oh. Do you want me to do what here? Do you want to go all the way around like this? Oh, you actually possibly do. Is there anything on here? No. I maintain this piece of music sounds like Game of Thrones. That's not allowed, even though it works. Apparently this is wrong. They're getting more convoluted. Does this not count? You can't jump off the bridge. How stupid, because the other way clearly joined up. Off we go then. Into the Staryu's belly. Oh. Oh, this is not a regular one. Normally it beams you up and they start talking to you. Like straight away. This has other options. I mean, these are all dead ends, but still. Have we arrived at Prometheus's prison? I don't want to go in here. This looks, as you say, spooky.
The philosopher Straton of Stagira had little respect for the gods, and instead placed his faith in Prometheus. Driven by hubris, he asked questions that must not be asked, and revealed secrets that should have remained hidden. It is said that for these offenses, he was put to death by the people of his city.
Oh no.
Can you see the folly of his actions?
There is no folly in pursuing the truth, it's only his methods that were mistake.
Then what methods do you propose he should have used?
That's an odd option. Should have spoken allegorically. I feel I'm going to go with that one just because it sounds the most intelligent out of the three.
And achieve nothing but pretty words, to be misinterpreted and misunderstood by 1,000 fools.
Much like yours.
What worth is truth if there is no one to understand it? Consider this as you approach the flame. You see this, and yet entire empires have been built on dreams, lies, and illusions.
And where are those empires now?
They are ashes and dust. But do you truly believe that a world built on truth would fare differently?
No. Probably not, but it's worth building anyway.
So you would risk everything for an attempt that may never succeed?
What else is there to do? It's better than not even trying.
I used to think so too. No. All is lost.
I think I just played her own game.
That was surprisingly calm, given how aggressive Pandora has been elsewhere.
Yep.
I didn't think she'd even want to talk to you.
I've toyed with the idea that the entities might be epiphenomenal in some way. Instead of causing the changes in the system, maybe they just respond to them.
Maybe. Surprised that Pandora is such a big role, given she didn't do much more than give you the temptation and her myth. Yeah, I think all three of them have had more part in it, haven't they? I think they're just being used as for symbolism rather than their actual stories. Anyway, that's the end of the Verdant Canyon. I did it, and in less than 2 hours. Which means we can travel to the Circular Oasis. Cannot travel to... Oh, I didn't know I could travel to puzzles directly. That's interesting. Sphinx is cryptic and shit, and Prometheus to an extent, yeah. I guess it's just to complete the group, you know, rather than it being anything much more than that. Anyway, we have done all we can here. Let us travel to South 3.
I remember when I was quite young, I was having trouble figuring out what I wanted to do. I wanted to see the outside world, but even back then, that wasn't really encouraged. I ran into Byron on Jameson Avenue, completely by accident. And I was too nervous to talk to him. I mean, he was one of the first companions.
And?
He noticed me, and we started talking, and he was really encouraging. Introduced me to Garrus, and took me along on an expedition to the quarries in the mountains. Whatever flaws he may have, Byron cares about people. He changed my life.
Yep. That's Byron in a nutshell.
Ooh. Wide, sprawling desert.
So, here it looks like there should be an anti-gravity elevator, but it's locked down. I'll need you to connect to the data stream again. I'm really
Great.
sorry, 1K. I know it's a big risk. I wish this technology wasn't so bloody unstable.
We must save Byron. We must connect to the data stream. But for now, we will not be connected to any data streams because that is the end of this stream. Because we have completed another section, as you can see on this map. We have 4 sections remaining, and then whatever else is going on in the megastructure in between as well. God knows what weird mechanics is going to give me this time. I wonder if that thing that was in the lab we've just been to is any indicator. It looks like if you have the things close enough, they kind of hop between each other. I guess we'll find out. I don't know what this is indicating, but, you know. Shake, 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 shake. Yes. Right, let's go back to the main menu, and we'll do the ending of the VOD and the highlight, which involves doing this. Lettuce potatoes.